Well, there's a new photo from the set of Fantastic Four First Steps that's found its way online. Actually, it's a video, and it seems to feature Ebon Moss-Backrack's Thing. But the biggest surprise here is this appears to be a practical costume. Let's take a couple minutes to look at this first look at the Thing in Fantastic Four, and whether or not for this upcoming film, the character will be practical and not CGI. Let's dive in. Now, way back in 2005 and 2007's Fantastic Four movies, Michael Chiklis actually played the character of the Thing, and in those films, they used a practical costume to bring the character to life. Now, this was okay for the time, but by the time we got to the 2015 version, Jamie Bell's character was basically a full CGI version of the ever-loving blue-eyed character. Now, we've seen a lot from the set of the Fantastic Four, and even gotten a great look at Johnny Storm in costume, but we now have our very first look at the Thing on set. Now, this comes in the form of a video that I grabbed from Caden Reed over on Twitter. And as you can see here, this definitely looks like a practical costume. Now, let's break this down for a second because I don't think everything is as it appears. Now, I do believe this will be what the Thing generally looks like, at least for part of the film. This version of the character seems to be close to about 6.5 or 7 foot tall, and they've definitely nailed the classic Thing eyebrow that wasn't present in previous versions of the character. Now, this won't be what the final character looks like on screen, because I fully believe that this is basically a stand-in for the character that will eventually be either replaced or completely enhanced with visual effects. Now, as far as the look goes, I like everything I see. I do like the idea of the Thing being in costume. That's something that happens occasionally in the comics. And overall, the rocky texture and the face structure appears spot on. Now, obviously, after this goes through the post-production process, the character could look a lot different. But this definitely gives us an idea of where Marvel Studios is going. Quite honestly, nailing the Thing is probably the most important aspect of this film. Many people don't remember, but the Thing was basically the face of Marvel in the 70s and early 80s. And not only because he was a powerhouse character, the Thing has personality. And part of what makes that personality work is that facial structure, and specifically the eyebrows, which appear to be, well, close to perfect on this costume. Now, like I said, we gotta look at Johnny Storm in costume, and his costume definitely matched the one that Thing's wearing here, so I do believe this will be that 1960s aesthetic that the characters will probably have at least at the beginning of the film. Now, I'm sure the Thing is going to evolve as the film evolves itself, and we could see some other looks where the Thing doesn't wear a full costume but definitely takes up some blue shorts. In any case, the character appears at least structurally pretty sound, and I like what I see so far. I am really curious how they're going to merge the practical and VFX side of this, and doing a hybrid might be exactly what they need, even if they end up covering up most of the character in reworks in post-production. In any case, Fantastic Four needs to be a massive hit. Director Matt Shagman and the rest of the crew have a huge hill to climb. These are not easy characters to bring to life. And despite a really big star-studded cast, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and of course Ebon Moss-Backrack, we'll see if they hit a home run here, because I think it's absolutely critical to the future of not just the Fantastic Four franchise, but Marvel Studios and properly setting up Secret Wars. How this all works out, well, we're gonna have to wait and see.